to another VegInspired video. We are so happy you're here. I'm Kathy, your host, a plant-based lifestyle and mindset coach, 3-time cookbook author, and the founder of VegInspired, and I'm on a mission to help you eat more plants. In this recipe today, we are going to use dates, and we're going to be making mint brownie energy balls. This recipe is incredibly easy, and there's a couple of different ways that you can do it. I'm going to show you the energy ball version, and I really like this because it gives you just a quick treat that is sweet, right? We think of treats as something maybe sweet without the nuts. A lot of energy balls have nuts and seeds, and we're gonna skip all of that and just make them with some non-nut foods. So we're gonna start with 1 cup of pitted dates. Now it's really important that you make sure, especially going into your food processor or blender, that you've made sure that there's no pits inside your dates. If your dates are a little hard, you can like rehydrate them or soften them with a little bit of warm water. Just dump the water out before you put it in here because you don't want them to be wet. So you're just gonna add 1 cup of dates. You're going to add 1 cup of old-fashioned rolled oats. You're going to add about 2 tablespoons of cocoa or cacao powder. Now for us, we're using the amazing Foods Alive cacao powder, and cacao powder is the unprocessed version of cocoa powder. So this is a clean, organic cacao powder. It's simple, it's plain, it's your rich chocolatey flavor. Adding it with the dates sweetens it up to like perfection. And with cacao powder, you also have a great source of magnesium. So this is something that if you're looking for a way to increase your magnesium, this is a great option. We're also going to add about 1/4 cup of vegan chocolate chips. Now I like to use the Enjoy Life, no other allergens. If you like some that are date sweetened, I know you can find those, or rich chocolate, you could add those as well. And then for our minty goodness, we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of peppermint extract. Then we're gonna pulse this a couple of times, scraping down the sides just to make sure everything kind of gets moved around. Then we'll turn on the processor and run it until it forms a nice thick ball that we can then roll smaller energy balls from. It's a nice texture. So it's a nice thick texture that you could easily roll into a ball. So we're gonna roll it into about a tablespoon ball. Now, there's so many benefits to these energy balls. Dates are incredible, and with dates being the main ingredient in these energy balls, you're gonna get a natural source of energy, you're gonna have extra fiber, you're going to have iron, you're going to have antioxidants, and then with the chocolate on top, the cacao powder on top of it, I mean, these are the perfect little energy balls that don't use nuts and seeds. And that's one of the things when you're eating low-fat vegan, you're really looking for, what can I eat that's aligned with my goals? Now, what I like to do with these is I like to roll them in a little bit of that cacao powder to make them so that they don't all stick together. You don't have to do this. This is just something I like to do. You could leave them just as a ball like this. Just as a ball like this. Simple like that. The other thing you can do with this, if you don't feel like rolling them in balls, you could press them into a parchment lined like brownie pan or Pyrex casserole dish or something like along those lines, and then refrigerate them and then cut them into squares. So you don't, so basically you get the same thing, you're just cutting them into smaller squares, little bite-sized mint energy balls, energy squares, without having to roll them. I actually like them rolled. They kind of remind me of little truffles when they're rolled like this. And honestly, when you roll you're making your hands really cacao powdery, but when you roll off the excess, you can roll the next one in your hands and it gets a nice coating as well. This recipe is in partnership with our friends at Foods Alive. I love Foods Alive because they're a family-owned company that's really on a mission to share healthier, cleaner products to help all of us thrive with our foods. We love their raw cacao powder or their certified organic cacao powder that we're using in this recipe. We are huge fans of their nutritional yeast. We use that in almost every recipe that we make with nutritional yeast. It's clean, that's not fortified. We do not like to get we do not use fortified foods, or we try not to use fortified foods. So finding a nutritional yeast that doesn't have the B vitamins and all of that in it is really important. I know some people like fortified, we don't, and that's okay. I'll put a link in the description below. They also have a coupon code that I can put in the description below for you to save. They are a VegInspired partner, so we're always, looking to share them and share recipes with them and help you find amazing companies that are doing good, that are really helping people live a healthier, more optimized life. I'll put a link in the description below for the Foods Alive website and also the coupon code so that you can check them out yourself and see what ingredients or foods they have that align with the way that you eat. You guys, when I said the recipe was easy, that's it. That's the recipe. A cup of dates, a cup of old-fashioned rolled oats, a fourth of a cup of chocolate chips, about 2 tablespoons of our Foods Alive cacao powder, and then about an extra tablespoon here for rolling, and then a fourth of a teaspoon of peppermint extract. I mean, it's that simple and that easy, and now you have an amazing, sweet little energy ball that you can put them in the freezer for later. You can pack them up and take them on a hike. You can make them they're beautiful. You could make them for a holiday party or for a picnic. Goodness, there's so many options. You could just have them as your little after dinner snack, your high magnesium, high fiber, sweet after dinner snack if you're looking for something like that. That's the thing about whole foods is a lot of times when you're eating these whole food ingredients like the dates, like the cacao powder, unrefined cocoa, you're getting these massive benefits, and I'm always on the lookout for recipes without nuts. So this is an amazing recipe without nuts. I'm gonna continue to roll these, but first let's give it a taste and let you get into the kitchen and make these amazing mint brownie energy balls. They kind of remind me of a peppermint patty. So I want you to try them. If you used to like peppermint patties, try them and let me know, because that cacao is such a rich, deeper, kind of like a dark chocolatey flavor. And so they almost remind me of a peppermint patty. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know, are you gonna make something like this? Are you looking for more sweets that are nut-free? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, eat more plants, live veg-inspired, and have a great day. Bye.